Women, what do you find most confusing about men? Scrolls through channels on TV. Sees movie. Does not know when it started. Has zero context about the plot. Watches the rest of the movie anyway. How they make friends with everyone. Seriously, I was at work and saw two guys get in a massive screaming match, almost fighting. I grab security, and when we go to check it, the two guys are standing and laughing. They weren't even friends. They didn't know each other before that night, and suddenly they're best buds. How little they know about their friends. My husband was friends with a guy for years and didn't know how old he was. Why are guys so apprehensive about receiving gifts? Buddy, I found a cool pair of socks that looks like a shark is eating your foot, and I paid next to nothing for it. Why do you act like you now have to pay for my college tuition? Can I not just give things for fun? How I can tell my husband where something is, and he can look right at it and say, with certainty, it's not there. That guys can go from fighting and beating each other up to suddenly being back to friends. Are you guys really friends? Is it just taking frustration out on each other? What is it, and how? Those handshakes you do, how do you coordinate it? It baffles me. Why is it that if I send you a message that has 3+ parts, you only respond to the least important part? If I'm like, hey, I saw our mutual friend while running errands. Let me know what you want for dinner, I'm about to go pick it up. And did you take out the trash? I get a response that says, oh yeah Dave, haven't seen him in a while. He uses my expensive shampoo to wash his whole body when there is a bar of soap right there. Why they will throw their clothing on the floor next to the hamper when there is a perfectly good hamper right next to them. Baffling. What is up with having friends that give you shit and attitude and it's all good? It's like you all like to torment each other and laugh about it. Not all men, just the ones I know. Your nipples. Do you want me to play with them or not? I can't answer for all men, but I can answer for myself and some others I've spoken to. The shitter is a safe haven, a place where no one can bother you and you're in your own zone. You know, when you go to poop, you're gonna have 10 over 15 minutes, maybe longer, to do whatever you want without distraction. Wanna read a chapter without being asked to do something? Toilet. Wanna take a break at work without being called a lazy bugger? Toilet. The toilet is a universal sign of leave me the fuck alone, I'm trying to have peace and quiet. My wife says she never understood how my friend walks into the apartment and goes straight to the kitchen and grabs stuff to eat/drink, like it's his own home. On top of it, I don't give a f. She says she could never do with her girlfriends. I haven't noticed this with girls, but I have noticed that my husband will just stare out into space with severe concentration and I'll be like, what's wrong babe? And he will say something like, if all of our pets attacked me at once, do you think I could fight them off? I've seen other guys do this too. It's just so fascinating. We have a medium pet mix, a small chihuahua mix, 2 ferrets and a hamster. So the answer was probably yes, unless he was asleep, then maybe the medium dog could best him. Hey, I don't want to nag, but can you take out of the trash? Him, yep. Me, sees trash there next day. How they can think about nothing. My brain thinks of 5 million things 24/7, and I wish I knew the secret to turning it off. Advice for girls: if you find something confusing, ask them. Whether he's a coworker, friend, or more importantly, boyfriend. Guys don't mind explaining why they did things. We have a reason. It may be a dumb reason, but it's dictated by a train of thought. We also prefer girls to be more direct rather than cloak and dagger. The more we know about each other, the easier things are. Likewise, if a guy asks you why you did something, we're always interested in brushing up on any sort of girl logic at any given opportunity. How they absolutely refuse to ask for help. Back when we had no smartphones, we were trying to find my friend's street, and this guy I was with preferred to walk aimlessly for 30 minutes before I had enough and dared to ask someone for directions. Why men rarely ask for further detail. Husband and friend make plans to have a games night starting 5 PM at friend's place. That's all the info covered. Should we bring any games? It is at dinner time. Are we eating there? Are we meant to bring food? How many people are we feeding? Who is going to be there? Nothing. He knows nothing. Subscribe, like and subscribe.